I'm in it now.
You're like John Bennett?
So
What up, John Bennett?
He definitely doesn't watch these.
No, John Bennett don't. Lori might.
Lori might, but John doesn't.
Shout out to John Bennett.
So today, once again, I was sick all day. This time it was stomach virus, so that was super fun.
Oh, excuse me.
So, you're such a punk. So I didn't record all day, I didn't vlog all day because you'd only got me in like 2-minute increments walking to the bathroom. In fact, I did think of doing like a montage, like setting the camera up and just every time I walked to the bathroom.
To the restroom.
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 But, so anyways, we're going to do a one take today.
One take wonder!
We're introducing Bradley to one takes. Look at Ezra's like, what?
I saw that one take. What's up, bro?
So I have a really good friend.
Something.
I'm trying to print something.
I'm trying to print something. Sorry, I'll put that down.
Okay. So I have a really good friend who would, out of the blue, ask me, what is God speaking to you?
What is God speaking to you?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
What's God speaking to
Get
you?
ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Do you want me to answer first?
You can answer. That's my answer.
Get ready?
Get ready.
That's it?
That's it. Get ready. What's God speaking to you?
Prayer. And the need.
You want me to hashtag who that was? You want me to hashtag who the question was?
Yeah.
Get it back.
I don't know. Kitty can too now.
No, I get it.
Kitty can too.
It's too much. No, get it back. Hashtag.
Yeah, but
Can't
no,
do who?
I think the theme. Okay, let me also disclaimer this. God, I don't think people really know. Like, you think you hear audible voice. Like, when I say, what is God speaking to you? It's not like the heavens have opened, the clouds have parted, and God has said unto you this day. But for
Too
me,
much coffee. I'm tired.
for me, it's like a reoccurring theme that keeps popping up in front of me, and like something that I obviously have need for. So for me right now, it is prayer and praying and having the posture of prayer is what we learned in Bible study. And for me,
That's not what you told me to learn.
well, we also
talked about a different
other
kind of
stuff.
posture.
The posture was all over the place, but I have
Thumbs up if you like. Thumbs up.
I have my pastor's wife, one of my pastor's wife, Deanna. She used to tell me, get your nose into the carpet, and like that just meant if you were really desperate for an answer or something, have that posture of like desperation, like get your nose to the carpet, and that's kind of what I think God's speaking to me right now. And last night, my mom was over, and I was just expressing to her that sometimes I feel like I'm drowning. I can't keep up with housework. Part of it is I've been sick for like a stinking month, it feels like. Can't keep up with housework, can't keep up with my schedule, my kids, nothing. I just feel like I'm drowning. She's like, well, pray about it. And honestly, I was like, I never even thought of praying about it, to be honest, because in my head I still think, well, God needs to cure cancer. God needs to, save someone from committing suicide, or, he has so many more important things to do. He doesn't need to be worried about my schedule.
No.
But he is worried about my schedule. He is concerned with the things that concern me, however little I might think they are. And praying about them will give me peace and give me direction and focus and whatever. So that's what God's speaking to me.
I think mine too. Mine was actually today. Really hit home. I did chapel today. 2 chapels a week. So I did one. And I started a series called On the Run, and using Jonah as our example. And I don't know. It's. I think God, through the end of it, was speaking to me as far as running from the passion that He's put inside of me. Yeah. So I don't know.
Do you feel like you're running from it?
Yeah.
Or getting,
yeah.
or just having to be patient.
Yeah, and being patient. I think it started really about a year ago. Mandy and I just started feeling this desperate need to build relationships, and so just to get friends. I mean, we're in the desert. We feel like Moses, just hanging out by ourselves. And so we just kind of kept putting it off, and I just feel like God is really calling me to build those relationships. I have, people that I talk to or things like that, but, just really wanting to build relationships that, that last, no matter through whatever, no matter, where God calls us next, or if it's still here and, 10 years from now, that those relationships will last. So, and it just, I feel like, being afraid of, let me just keep being busy. So, we'll catch up, but I think it's time to actually just stop running from that. And so, I don't know, I know it's kind of a stretch using Jonah, but it just spoke to me as far as Jonah was called to Nineveh to go share the love of Jesus or God to the Ninevites. And so I just...
And then he got hecka busy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, in chapel we opened up the first chapter. So it's a 3-week series on Jonah, but we opened up in the first chapter and, talking about how he ran from God. And I just feel like we can be so busy about doing good things for God and things that you're setting out and doing, but yet there's still that passion that God has put inside of you. And so just learning to be patient in it at the same time, walking with Him, letting Him guide your steps. For me, it's a hard time because I'm always one of those that I want to jump in front of God, and God gives a passion and begins to set forth a dream and start putting it out, and I'm like, let's go. Kind of like if you've ever been to Disneyland, kind of like a screaming experience.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it on. It's 0 to 60 right now, and so that's just how I've always been.
I think that's why we have each other, though, because I am an extreme procrastinator. So I want to he's a great visionary, and let's just do this now, and I can catch the vision totally, but I'm like, well, but let's do this, and then at the same time trying to manage my regular life. So then at the end of it, I just end up feeling overwhelmed, and I'm like, never mind. Yeah. So that's kind of why I feel like I need to start praying to get my schedule together, because I think people can hide behind busy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we keep ourselves busy no matter what, and so busyness is something that you hide behind instead of doing what God's called you to do. So just I'm so busy. I'll get to it. But the fact is that God's calling you to build relationships. It doesn't have to be this huge ministry. It can just be something that you just build friendships and
coffee.
Barbecues or swimming or hanging out, drinking coffee, doing things. Yeah,
just we did fire pits.
Yeah. And that's kind of where we're at. I mean, so just building those relationships with people that are here that are friends, but that we know them, that we know their kids, and different things about them, but really knowing them, really sharing struggles, sharing dreams and passions, and what you want to do, and things like that outside of the 4 walls of the church, and that's the thing that for us is big. Building those relationships and ones that last. I mean, Mandy made mention of Katie Cantu. What's God speaking to you? That's a relationship that has been 6-7 years now of and it's not one that you have to nurture, but it's one that once you see, it's picking up from where you left off and moving forward and keep going on, and those relationships will last forever. I mean, just started texting a gentleman today that God put on my heart, and just had a all day conversation with him, just texting back and forth, and that's a 4-year-old relationship that I met him and had a chance to share with them, and then now just, hey, how's it going? And it just spoke a whole conversation up, and talked about things that are going on with family and things like that. But I don't know, it's just those type of relationships I feel like God is calling me to get better about, and building those. So yeah.
Well, and
that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. My mom, my sister, and I, that's kind of the whole conversation went there, too, is, we get so tied up in our struggles and our busyness and our wants and our needs and whatever, that we forget that when we're on our deathbed, we aren't saying, oh, man, I really wish I would have cleaned my toilet more, or I really wish I would have, lost the 20 pounds that I want to lose. You say, I wish I would have spent more time with these people, or I wish I would have had better relationships. And those are the things we get to take to heaven with us. We get to take our relationships. We're not going to... But yeah, so that is our question to you guys too. Katie she seriously is an iron sharpened iron type relationship. She will pull that question when she knows God's probably speaking nothing to you because you haven't been talking to him. And so kind of like makes you think or whatever. So we are going to ask you guys right now, what is God speaking to you right now in this season? I think it's kind of funny that most of the time you will see a trend of what he's doing through his people. Like, I don't know if maybe some of you guys feel like you need to pray more. Or maybe some of you guys feel like you need to nurture some relationships more, or figure out what you're passionate about and start seeking his will in that area. But, let us know. Give us...
Yeah.
And thumbs up this video if you want us to do more of these little quick Q&As on days that I totally fail as a vlogger. Yep. I at least showered and brushed my teeth today. Late, but I did do it. And we are going to go to bed now. Subscribe so you see more videos, our daily videos, in our lives. More of my life.
When you get closer to the camera, your head goes, wow, bigger than mine.
Look at, like, alright guys, good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Looks really good. Yeah. It does. I like it. Now straightening out, I was kind of nervous.